So I had this random thought while I was in the shower. It's like the best times when you have those thoughts and you don't have pen or paper. So like I was like saying it like over and over so I didn't forget. I think it's a great idea. Anyway, so I was in the shower and I was listening to this podcast and the other podcast that Kim Touchton just came up with. And I was just like, I don't know where I kind of got it from either. But I have all of you all on right now. Okay, so do not hop off. And you all have your paper. Thumbs up. Yes, maybe. Okay. So we are going to go one by one, and I want you all just to go ahead, write this down on a piece of paper. So I want you to say right now, I want to be, and choose a rank. I want to be, insert rank, making, and insert, there's no right or wrong answer to this, by the way. Making how much extra by June of 2018. Okay, so I will be, insert rank, making, insert income that speaks to you by June 2018. Okay, so now under that, I want you all to write down, you can write down as many as you want, but at least 3, because we all have fears. I want you to write down, if it's on the same paper or on the other sheet of paper, write down minimum of 3 fears that you have. That could be talking to people, people's opinions, yourself, failure, success, you know, anything. And, you know, you can go as deep as you want, or, you know, yeah, so up to like 3 fears, minimum of 3 fears. And write that down on a piece of paper. And, you know, don't just say talking to people, you know, like whatever. Like make sure it's something that's, what's held you back so far. I don't think any of you all are like within 30 days. No. So what's something that has held you back fear-wise? Or it could be laziness. It could be anything. So I'll give you all like a minute to write that down. So write down 3 minimum. And then circle which one is the biggest one. I'm sure, well, there could be like more than one, but like what's the big one? What's the fear? If you all can write it on another sheet of paper, that'd probably be really great. Or like separate. Okay. So what we're gonna do, you don't have to turn your like video on if you all don't want to. Because I know it's like almost 11 o'clock at night, so probably a lot of you all are about to go to bed. But you can turn your mic on, and I want you all to say it out loud. And you're saying it to us. You're speaking this out to the universe. You're speaking it out to people. And I just feel like when you're writing it down and you're speaking it out, you're hearing yourself like say it. Because I feel like sometimes, like when we dream or we make like our dream boards and stuff, like, you know, like it's all great and all. We're like, heck yeah, I can do this. This is awesome. And then like, you know, then you kind of get like stuck in your mind. You're like, but can I really do that? Like, is this just like a little fantasy that, you know, I have that I can actually be successful, or I can do this or reach this rank or help this many people? So we are just going to go and you're just going to read out whatever you put. I will be insert rank, making whatever income a month by June of 2018. And just be really excited, even though like I don't like to be put on the spot, but I'm like, I just feel like we all need to just say this. So Kayla, you could start because you're in the top left-hand corner.
I will be diamond I'll be diamond making $2,200,000 for 2,200 or better by June 2018.
Yay! Okay. Anybody's next? No.
I'll go.
Okay.
I will be diamond, making $2,500 a month by June 18, and I will be triple by June 2019.
Yay! Who's next? Okay, I'll go. I will be triple diamond, making $11,456 a month by June of 2018.
I knew you were gonna pick like a random number.
But top leaders talk about they write this random number down on paper, and then like my paycheck was within my first paycheck was within this number, and I'm like, I'm gonna write this down. This is happening. Okay, who's next? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. No. Excuse me. Let's see here.
Okay, sorry, I had to go in the other room. I will be an emerald making $1,100 by June 2018 and a triple diamond by June 2019.
Sarah, do you want to go next?
I'll go.
Okay.
I will be emerald by June of 2018 and diamond by December 2018.
Yay! That's good. So.
Okay.
Okay.
I will be ruby by June 2018, making $600. Sorry, I had some background noise I couldn't get rid of at the moment.
Oh, you're
Took
fine.
me. And I want to be diamond by June 2019.
Yay!
$1,000.
You got this. So Cora or Dustin, you all can go.
I'll go next.
Okay.
I put that I'm going to be executive by June 2018.
Yay! Okay, Cora, you're up. It's gonna die. Okay, so, okay, 1%, almost died. We're good. All right, now, I'm not gonna make you say your fears. Well, I want you all to say one fear that you have. I know that I'm making you all really get out of your comfort zone, but something we did at the leadership retreat, I think there was like at least 20 people, and they're like, guess what we're doing? And I'm like, oh no, feels like the first day of school all over again where you have to introduce yourself and say something you really like about yourself. And it's just but, and they actually made us growl like lions too. So, I'm just saying, we really got out of our comfort zone. But I just want you to say something. You don't have to go like super in depth, but just say, like, this is a fear that I have that I am addressed, like, say however you want, but like, this is a fear that I have that I'm putting behind me and I'm not letting it be a ceiling. You could say however you want, but basically just saying that, hey, this is a fear that I've had and this is a fear that I am putting behind me so I can move forward. And you all can just go one by one. Just go ahead and start. And then I'll go last.
I'll start.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry, Dustin. Go ahead.
I'm going to go ahead and say all three of my fears. My fears are being made fun of, being judged, and failing. And I know Cora said that her fear was failing as well.
I'll say I wrote down 4 of mine, but one of them I'm definitely putting in the past with what Rachel said to me earlier today. I put down failing, saying the wrong thing, rejection, and success on could I lead a team. But the one thing so far I can put behind me is what Rachel said to me earlier today. I can't say the wrong thing to the right person.
Tyler's playing Xbox, so y'all might be able to hear him. My fear that I put was like me promoting and then people quitting. But I mean, it's not, I know that if I like do everything that I can't prevent them to not quit if it's like they already have their mindset or whatnot. So that's something like I'm trying to cut ties with. Like if people want to quit, they can just go. I'm not gonna like drag them.
These have all been really good.
Okay, I'll go. I put that, I will be overcoming my fear of failure. That's all.
I have no doubt.
I'll go.
Okay.
Mine is just a fear of being lazy and too worried about saying the wrong thing. And just, I get real busy, like work or anything. And when I'm trying to do something, I'll get too caught up in the moment and don't know what to say and then end up skipping it. Because I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
I'm working harder on that and being more prepared before I get to work.
That is a good strategy. Not the last one. Yeah, okay, I think I am. Sorry, I was like thinking. I was like, okay. Yeah, okay. So I wrote down 4, and it was a fear of failure. That number 1 has always been my thing that has always held me back from anything, even before this business, is failing and people making fun of me for failing. Like, oh, look, you couldn't do it anyway. Like, I mean, and most of the time, like, we make up these scenarios in our head, and it's really not as bad as we think it is. But, fear of failure and, people being like, I told you so. Fear of talking to people face to face, just, and fear of getting out of my comfort zone. So whether that be doing parties, sending video messages, calling people on the phone. And then the other one, it was addressed on a video that I was watching on YouTube. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you just totally described like how I feel sometimes. And it is fear of signing distributors because you're scared they're going to quit. And I think that's like kind of like the gist of the way she said it. So basically, you shy away from wanting to sign distributors because you're so scared of like, well, what if I sign somebody up and they quit? Kind of like what Kaylee was talking about. And I've been there before, and sometimes I have to adjust my mindset. And like, I'm like, oh, I'll just message, for people with the products. It's totally fine. And like, I'll just shy away because we don't like rejection. I don't like rejection. So these are some fears that I have, that I am working on, that I am addressing, and that I am putting behind me, because I'm doing it because I want to see you all succeed. I want to see you all have hope. I want to see you all smile more. I want to see your families more. I want you to be able to go to the grocery store and buy organic food if that's what you want to do, or save up, go on a vacation and not be broke when you come back and stressing out. I want to see you all, have those student loans paid off that you have, or your credit card debt, not in the next 30 years, but within the next 5 or the next 10. I want to see you all be able to do that, because it was just a video I think I was watching as well. We talked about like how, when it comes to like money and fear of failure and everything, like, it sounds like a fear, but I mean, it could be a big ceiling that we put on ourselves, and it halts our progression forward. It stops us from regressing forward, basically. And I just want you all to do something that I'm doing, is just addressing it. And if you need to say this every single day, be like, I'm stopping my fear of blah, 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 and addressing that. Because sometimes it's what something Kim also, like, talked to me. It's, I would wait like a month or two to talk to her about something. And like when I finally did, like, no, it didn't instantly change, but I'm like, I told her, I was like, oh my gosh, like I could just cry. Like I just feel so much freaking better, because I just didn't want to tell you, because I didn't want to be a burden, and I just didn't want to continue to complain, because I know we've kind of talked about this before, and like, just a million emotions. But when we address our mountains head on, we speak them out. We're not scared to not talk about them and say, I'm working on this. I have overcome this, and already thank the universe, thank God, whatever you believe in, that you've already overcome it. You're being thankful for something that's already happened. Even though it hasn't happened, you're treating it like it already has, so you can move forward. So that's just something that I want us to do. So you all can keep that piece of paper that you wrote your fears down. You can burn it. You can tear it up. You can, do whatever. If you do like tear it up or do something with it, maybe, if you don't want people to like see what you wrote, just tear it up really, really good. And then like take a picture of a pile of paper and post that. Because that's going to be, eye-catching to people. And they're going to be like, why is she posting this picture of paper? And you might not get any likes, but that's fine. But you have documented it. And it's just really great when you get to see on this day a year, 2, 3 years ago about how far you've come. And it's something that you have put out to the universe. And when it comes to pass, how many ever years later, and you see it, like, I did that. And this came true. This happened. I worked on this. So that's just what I just wanted to come on here, and I just wanted us to just kind of get out of our comfort zone and just speak it. You all claimed these ranks, and I want you all to just, take that ceiling. Those ceilings don't have to be there anymore. They really don't. You all can have, and I'm getting goosebumps talking about this, you all can have any rank that you all want. You all can change as many lives as you want. And, something that's helping me get over my fears is maybe I don't feel worthy all the time. Maybe I don't feel like I just don't feel like I'm worthy of having this. Like, am I really worthy of having this money? Why do I need it? I should just be thankful for what I have. And I'm, I change it to, I know that I'm going to do good with the money that I'm doing. It's not just for me. It's so I can give back more. It's so I can, spread this hope, because that's another thing that I talked about. I'm like, I want this huge rank. And I was like, but I feel so bad for wanting it. And she said, why would you feel bad? Because it's not like you can just get there on your own. Do you know how many lives you're going to be impacting to get to executive, ruby, emerald, diamond, double, triple, presidential ambassador? That's a lot of lives. That doesn't make it about you anymore. That makes it about other people. So maybe you're not feeling worthy. Maybe you're just kind of feeling like blah, and fear is setting in. We have talked about those fears. We have claimed our ranks. And guys, we are going to be a top 100 income earner team. I don't care how long it takes, but we are running, and I am running with you all, and I'm locking arms with you all you know, the ones that are ready to just run. And I believe in you. And if you don't believe in yourself and you've just been going through it, because I feel like some of us have, I believe in you. Take that belief that I have in you. Challenge yourself. And yeah, so I just wanted to put that out there. I'm going to take a picture of us really quick. You can have your video on or not. It's totally up to you. But I'm going to post about this because I'm going to post about how amazing my team is and how we are connecting, and we are not in the same state, not all of us. We're not in the same city, and we're still able to connect. And, you know, you all take a picture too if you want. And, oh, she's so cute. And post about it, because sometimes people just want friends when they get started, and just having a sense of community, because sometimes we just feel really alone, like we don't have anyone. So let me do this. Okay. Okay, so let's smile. Oh, I guess I should smile and not look at the camera. Okay. All right, so hope I didn't take up too much of your time, but I hope that this means it helps you all. And if you all haven't made your dream board yet, just get a random piece of paper and just write some things down on the Legendary page. People posted some of their dream boards. I posted mine in the team chat. But nothing is out of your reach. Not one thing is out of your reach. But whatever you're working towards, it's going to require work. It's going to have blood, sweat, and tears, and it's not going to arrive the way that we want it to. But as long as you just continue to keep knocking at that door, it's going to open. It is going to continue to open. I've been knocking at this presidential diamond door for a long time, this top 100 income earner team for a long time. Has it opened yet? Nope. But, you know, when we don't hit the goals and the ranks that we want in our time frame, that doesn't make us failures. Failures is when you quit. Failure is when you stop and you feel sorry for yourself and you just don't do anything. You all are not failures. You all have worked through, you know, success. You all have worked past disappointment, you know, some failures, or not failures because you all haven't quit, you know, but you all are just continuing to move forward. And I want you all to realize that not everybody has the guts that you all have to move forward and get what they want, and not stomp their feet when they don't get what they want. So keep knocking at that door, keep pushing, keep your eye on there, speak out those fears that you have so you can crush them. And just know the ceiling that you all had above your head before this business, or before this Zoom, it is crumbling, and if not completely gone. And you're just going to continue to say, I have no ceiling. I can touch the sky if I want. So I will talk to you all later, and I hope that you all have a really good night. And if you all want, post this picture and just talk about how great it is to just be able to connect with people, and they're not even in the same city, town, state, etc., country. So I'll talk to you all later.